go. Whenever you're ready.
Lots of people write in diaries, but Anne's diary was unique because she wrote about her life hiding from Hitler because she was Jewish. Even though Anne Frank died at a young age, she still made an impact on the world by writing about her years hiding in her diary. Anne Frank was born in Frankfurt, Germany on June 12, 1929. Her parents were named Otto and Edith, and she had a sister named Margot. Anne's early life in Germany was pleasant. They had a nanny, nice food to eat, and Anne likes to play in her sandbox. They also had nice clothes to wear. The family was Jewish, so they celebrated Hanukkah and other Jewish holidays. When Hitler started to invade Europe, life became harsh for Jews. They were banned from movies, had to go to separate schools, and they were put into concentration camps. Because of Hitler's bad treatment towards Jews, he started to invade other countries. The Franks decided to move because of that. They moved to the Netherlands. The life in the Netherlands was good, even though their apartment was small. While living in the Netherlands, Anne turned 13. She received many gifts, including a diary called Kitty. Kitty was Anne's most important gift. In it, Anne wrote about her life in her diary. She wrote about her friends and boys she liked, and later she would write about her life hiding in the secret annex. But not long after Anne's birthday, Hitler attacked the Netherlands. Otto was too old to move, so the Franks decided to stay. The Franks decided to hide because they were afraid of Hitler. The place they would hide was in the back of Otto's business building. It wasn't seen from the street, and the door was behind a bookcase. It was called the annex. And once they put all their stuff in the annex, Otto wrote a note saying that they had fled the Netherlands. He did this because he wanted to trick the people to believe the Franks had actually left the Netherlands. The day they left to go into hiding, they put many layers of clothes on, so they didn't have to carry a suitcase or look suspicious. The Franks invited some people to hide with them. Their names were Mr. and Mrs. Van Pels, who worked with Otto, and the 15-year-old son Peter. Another person who hid with them was a Jewish dentist named Fritz Perferber. He was very serious and thought Anne was spoiled. Unfortunately for Anne, she had to share a room with him. The Franks had 4 helpers that gave them supplies. The most important helper was Miep Gies. She had very kind and dangerous jobs for the Franks because she snuck milk, food, clothing, books, and magazines for them. Living in the annex was hard. The secret annex was small and Anne could not breathe or feel the fresh air. She could not see her friends and could not look out the window. The people living in the annex had a daily routine. Every day they got up early, went to the bathroom, and ate breakfast before the workers came in and heard them. Then began their daily routine of silence. They spent those silent hours studying and reading, and Otto Frank provided education for Anne and Margot. It was really boring in the annex. The family has been feeling a little more confident because they've been hiding in the annex for 2 years. Unfortunately, on August 4th, 1944, Peter heard Nazi police and the Nazis stormed the annex. The Franks put the Van Pels and Fritz Perferber and the Franks into the concentration camps. Anne and Margot were separated from their mom and dad and sent to a different camp. Miss Frank died of typhoid fever in the concentration camp, and so did Anne and Margot in March of 1945. This was only a month before the British soldiers showed up and freed everyone in the camp. Luckily for Otto Frank, he survived the concentration camps. After Otto was rescued from the concentration camp, he went back to the secret annex and found Anne's diary. Otto thought he should publish Anne's diary so he could show the world what hiding in the annex was like. It also shows the life of Anne and what she thought about living in the annex. It was published into 65 different languages across the world. It was later put into plays and movies. Anne Frank made a true impact on the world. She wrote about her life hiding in the annex and what she thought about it, and this told people what life was like for Jewish people at the time. She was an ordinary teenage girl put into an extreme condition that interests people to this day.